Okay, perfect. Let's get it started. Okay, so a quick revision that we'll do. I mean, whatever we had done last time of the a quick revision of what information we gathered. Yes. So the IP addresses तो हमें मिल गया था, and also we found one username. Yes, we found the username and also the target IP address and its associated MAC address. So the first thing that we did in reconnaissance was we did a port scanning. In port scanning, we found port number 21, 22, and port number 80 to be open. So based on this, more detailed scanning we did for the service versions and the service, whatever it was, service versions and the service type that was running. Uh, then anonymous, whatever. Okay, fine. So remarks in port number 21 enumeration, we did not find anything. So today we'll be learning a topic for something called, oh, okay, one second, notepad. So today we'll be learning about enumeration. Very simple yet, you know, very simple topic. And some people consider enumeration to be more difficult. See, now with respect to this information, I mean, reconnaissance and planning, we gathered n number of information, right? So we have different attack scenarios or attack parameters we can start thinking about. Yes. So that's why I always tell you guys, start using this Xmind tool. This mind mapping tools are very important when you really want to do pen testing. Okay. So the next thing that I will be doing is, okay, then we did one more reconnaissance, that is of the the source code analysis, dynamic and static. So we found no results, very specific, like in the source code, we tried to find username, password, or any username that were kept in the comment sections, right? Nothing. We used the tool called as Weaponizer. With the help of Weaponizer, we came to know that this server is Apache so and so. The web mail that it is using is Squirrel mails, and the programming language is 7.2 PHP. Then we did one more type of reconnaissance, which is for the hidden directories, and we used a very good tool called as GoBuster. And with the help of GoBuster, we found different different hidden files and also specific files like .php files. And then we tried to try to do enumeration. Like last time, we had taken some suggestions from you guys also, like Aryan, Prakrit, Harshvardhan, and Satvik. Uh, and then I guess Vijaya also was there last time in the class. So today we will do complete enumeration cover. Okay, so let's do one thing is, let's consider that the port scanning we did and we couldn't find anything relevant with respect to the port scanning. Yes, last time you remember we did right enumeration for each topic, like for 21 port number, 22 port number. So Harsh had suggested to check for SSH version open exploits. We did try to check, but then for the open SSH exploits, we tried to use a tool called a John the Ripper to do password encryptions. That was, we had one username called as Otis, but the password was never found. Then with respect to port number 80, that is Apache, we tried to check for HTTP version open exploits, but yeah, nothing great success in that. Today we'll try to do enumerations for secure for this, the different services, I mean different server, the webmail, the PHP login, and then also with respect to that, the different, what you say, the hidden directories. Okay, so my voice is clear, right? I guess my voice is clear to you guys. Yes or no? It's clear, right? I've selected this. Okay, perfect. I'll just turn off my camera because a bit of internet issues is also going on here. So today, sorry, what is this? Okay, leave it. Yes. So this is our Kali Linux machine. Okay, and let's go to the, what was the directory name? Okay, not this. cd slash home slash Kali slash desktop. Okay, we never created a directory for this. Okay, fine. mkdir, we'll call it as insanity hosting. And I'll enter the IP address also here, 192.168.235.130 or 232. What was it? 233, 253, 253.135. So CD insanity hosting. Okay, fine. I think the nmap result is also gone. It's a new Kali what I installed. Okay. So the first thing that we will be analyzing is the hidden directories what we have. That is PHP my admin and this whatever this is, uh, PHP my admin, and the other directory which is PHP my admin, and the other directory that was login.php, monitoring.login.php, and webmail.src, webmail slash src slash login.php, and then the other one is monitoring slash login.php. Okay. So today we'll be working on this particular three directory. I mean, this three parameters. That is not parameters. I would say these three links. So yeah. Uh, okay. So let's see this one first. So we found one username called as Otis. And last time I showed you something called as burp suite for password brute forcing attacks. So with the help of password brute forcing attacks, I came to know the username. I mean, the username is successfully working, but the password that we found was 123456. Okay, so I'll just say Otis, or I'll show you guys again. You guys remember how we did that? Do you guys remember? Prakrit, Satvik, Harsh, Varad, how we did password brute forcing using a burp suite? Do you guys remember?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So the password that we got was around 123456. Okay, let's see. Yes, it does work. So, so right now we cannot do anything much here. We can do only two things. One is modify, it says, and the other one it said add new. So okay, fine. So we can do one type of vulnerability exploitation that is called SQL injection attacks. So, but you know, SQL injection attacks are not always successful. So when we do an SQL injection attacks, now specifically, I won't waste much time with on this parameters. But you know what? Uh, with SQL injection attacks, what happens is you send a request to the you enter some random or SQL query here. Now that SQL query has to be captured somewhere, right? It has to be captured somewhere. So usually what happens is it will directly dump the username and the password, I mean anything on the browser, or else we'll have to do something for that. So first I'll show you like different SQL injection payloads on GitHub. So you can just type this, you'll get mhm, what happened? Okay. You'll get this. Okay, so you'll get this. So we can try the SQL injection. Like, so these are some generic injection payloads. So we can do one thing is we can copy and paste and see how it performs. So nothing. So we can modify it. We can remove this. No, we cannot remove it. So if you closely observe, it has not taken that single asterisk mark as the name, right? So if you see here, it has not taken much. So we'll have to try something. But then before that, we'll also see what is this web mail login page also. So this guy also requires some username password. So let's try with Otis, and the password is 123456. Okay, it does work. So it does work. Now here the entire email addressing system is empty, right, for us. So what we can do here is we'll try to do something like let's take this IP address only. We'll try to add a new one and say hello for testing, and let's see. Sorry, and let's see where this particular data is sent. So we do not get any pop-up message here. So let's try and see here. Refresh this. Refresh this. Refresh. Okay. So let's wait till we get any email from anyone. So do we get anything here? हमारे क्लास कहता हूँ तो थोड़ा वेळ फोन करो की झालंय हाँ okay, so nothing much interesting is happening here. The next important we'll try with something new one, let's say testing, and we'll try to enter the IP address of our machine 253 sorry 253.135, and let's see what it does. Okay, does it do anything? Let's wait for a minute and see. Let's refresh them. Or else the best part is add new. Okay, no, let me configure my tools extensions for developers. I'll configure my proxy that is for the verb suite, standard one. Add to Firefox, add it. Is it done adding? Let's options. Okay, proxies. I'll just add one here. 57.0.0.1 8080. No, sorry. Verb. Save it. Save. Okay, done. Verb. Okay, next. Start verb. Then okay, leave it. Proxy intercept is on. This is connected. Okay, let's say hello world, Randomly, let's enter the target ka IP address and save it. Let's see the data that is captured. We'll send this data to the repeater, and in repeater, let's see where does it send and what is the response that it gets. Okay, next, send. Nothing interesting here. Nothing, nothing. Okay, it says 302 found. Okay, forward, forward.
Sir,
Okay,
I think it's better to see inspect element.
sorry.
Through inspect element, we can see what is
Yeah,
happening backside.
yeah, we can do that through inspect element also. Bobsuit is a very good one also for that. You know. Okay, I'll turn off the proxy here. Intercept is off. Because here what happens, who said it? मतलब
We said,
who अरे मी मतलब भाई कौन भाई नाम क्या है आपका आर्यन
no, sir, it's hard.
वो हर्ष see Harsh what is happening we'll have to see through the source code first okay where it is actually going so it says name enter name modify your server let's say this let's put this and see okay modify your server it says name IP address submit button where is the submit button save sorry save see nothing much interesting you can actually analyze it but then what it does is it later on it redirects you once you press save it redirects you back to the source code I mean to the main page that it is doing actually if you see here sorry Harsh so if you just save it it is redirecting back to the same page if you modify it it doesn't work anything so we'll have to figure it out we'll have to figure out something for this anything here nothing nothing so we'll have to check for one important thing what you can do is we'll try to add our Kali Linux ka IP address and see 28 yeah so it says that the status is up but let's see what it is doing yeah this is the ticket let's refresh it okay mhm. So let's figure out something and see what we can do with these two things can we compose and see compose it to somebody monitor at the rate monitoring at the rate insanity postings what was the domain sorry at the rate ये डाल देते हैं and see hello hi sent so it is working actually it is sending but it is not receiving or not doing anything that we'll have to figure it out below are the servers you have to set to monitor if the server is down we will email you with a notification with a see did you read this line server status below are the servers you have to set to monitor if If a server is down, we will email you with a notification along with the downtime. So I feel whatever error happens here will be sent to squirrel something. Let's say 10.10.10.100 100. Okay, let's see this. Okay, this servers are up actually. That's why it is saying up. But here it should show something different value to us. So let's see. See, it is showing down. Did you observe this, guys? It is showing down. Yes. So did we get anything email here? Yes, we got an warning email. So what does this mean is if the server is up, whatever the IP address that we want to check is if it is up, it will check. Let's try to do one more thing is Windows IP. So I'll try to put my Windows IP address and see. If config 253 192 252 1.8. So let's see. Let's see what it does. I think it does a normal ping, and with respect to the ping, if it is the host is reachable, it will say up, and if it is not reachable, it will just sit down and it will send you an mail. See, it is doing. Okay, it is up. What is this mail? It's the same email of that of this guy down one. Yes. So something interesting, right? Yes or no? You guys understood what I'm doing? Yes. Did you guys understand? Varad, Aryan, Harsh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. What did you understand? Tell me, Harsh.
Yeah, sir. So the mail which we have sent
Hmm.
is like is it an active mail or
No, no, it's not an active. It's a machine mail. So see, basically, if you read this, na, did you read the server status?
yes, sir.
So if the servers are down, is down, it says we will email you with a notification with a report of the downtime. So you saw, right? This
Yeah.
server is down actually. This IP address doesn't even exist in my in one network.
Okay, sir.
But this is my Windows ka IP address, not in the same octet, but different octet. This is the
Hmm.
Kali Linux ka IP address. This is a loopback IP addresses. So this will definitely be showing up. So if we just click on any of the message here and we try to read it. So, okay. So it says localhost 1 is down and please check for the information. So here we can do one thing. We can try to perform SQL injection attacks. Yes, that is in SQL injection, like as that is mentioned here, we can try with n number of injection parameters. So we'll try with the standard one. In the standard injection attacks, so we have something called as post request injection attacks. That is, we will post a query. Okay, we'll try to post a query and see. So uh, we can try out with all these parameters. Yeah, all these parameters and see whatever works for us very perfectly. So let us try. Let us try. Okay, let us try if individual parameters are being accepted. So what I'll do is in the name section, I'll add this and uh, in the name section, I'll add this and the IP address, I'll just add the target ka IP address or something, a wrong IP address actually, and save it. So it should say that the server is down. So is it saying that it is down? Where is it? Okay, here it is. No, where is it? No. Yeah. Okay, let's try with some other payload. SQL ka payload. Okay, where is it? Here. Okay, let's see what it says. Let me delete all these things, or else we will get confused. Okay, it is saying down. So let's see the error message, what it has printed us for. अरे यार. Okay, let's try it out again. Okay, let's see this message. No, there is some problem, I guess. Let's see. Or let's try with some other payload. Okay, here it is. Let's see. See, this says it is down. So, okay. So it means we have chances of doing SQL injection attacks. Let's see this one also, what it has saying, what it is saying. Okay, down. Mhm. Okay, down, down. Okay, fine. Now we know that this particular website is very prompt to SQL injection because it is actually not filtering out or serializing the SQL injection ka payloads. Best way to do is we can try individually all this, but let's not waste time. Okay, let's not waste time. We will do it with the help of Bubsuit. Okay, so Bubsuit will actually tell us what is working, but that will also take a bit of time. So what I'll do is I'll just take some common random ones which are really working for us, and we'll try it out. Okay, so this I'll try. The next one, I'll randomly enter any IP address. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, it says down. Okay. Okay. So this particular, it's confirmed that this particular website is really down for the SQL injection attacks. Now we can try with some of the advanced payloads also here. So what we are going to do here is we are going to be for checking purpose, we did a normal SQL type injection attack, but there are different types of SQL injection attacks also here, like in classic one which we did, error based, and then union based or blind SQL or Boolean based. So let's try with the union based SQL attack now. So for the union based SQL attack, let's just copy and I'll paste it here, paste it and just say payloads. So I'll get n number of okay, this is the best it says. I'll get the n number of what you say union based, time based, union based. Okay, yeah. See, union. I'll get n number of union based payloads here. So let's try. Let us try some interesting things. Okay. Mhm. List. Mhm. Okay, let's try this and see. So, like I said, see, you need to do trial and error. If it works, it will work perfectly for you, or else you'll have to check out each and everything. So, this is the IP address. No, 20, 40, 30, 50. So, let's wait for the error message. What happened? Okay, done. It is down. 20, 40. Okay, this is done. So please report. So if you closely observe the previous error messages and the latest one, so you saw right, this is actually working. It is not throwing an error saying that this payload is not actually working or not proper state or something, right? You guys are understanding what I'm doing? If you have any doubt, please tell me, or shall I explain you a little bit of in logic, I mean graphical way what I'm doing? You guys are understanding? Shall I explain in graphical way what I'm doing actually? Okay, fine. I'll explain you guys. Wait, better. 1 second. Huh? Yes or no? Uh, Varad, Harsh, yes. Satvik, you guys are understanding what I'm doing? Shall I start asking? Oh, somebody left. Varad only left. Prakrit, you're understanding what I did, what I'm actually trying to do.
Yes, sir. You're trying to use the user inputs to get some kind of response by adding payloads.
Okay. Do you know? Okay, fine. Do you know why this particular thing is working? You know why? Any specific reason why it is working out? I don't know. So I'll explain you guys only. Wait. Mm, okay. So this is our array. 1 second यार इसको क्या हो गया Eh, okay, this is better. So this is our monitoring.php wala page where, and this is our web, what was it? Squirrel something, right? Yes. And this guy is our attacker. So what is the main purpose of this page? At least with my understanding, what I understood is this page is nothing but it is just doing a host discovery, that is ping. Yes. So it will if you enter the like it will just ask you for two arguments. One is name and the other one is the IP address. It will first it will try to ping. Let's just say it is just trying to do host discovery by using this command called a ping. Okay. If the host is alive, it will just give you the status or the result as up, and the other one it will give you as down. So when the moment it is down, what monitoring .php page does is it will send an email. It will notify to the person that the page that you want to, that the IP address that you want to check is down. So we now, since this is a input parameter, like this IP address and the name are input parameters, are nothing but the input parameters. So when I speak about the input parameters, I can try with cross-site scripting, XSS, cross-site scripting, SQL injection attacks, and others also, others. So, but yeah, these two are very common ones. So we tried with SQL injection. The main motive of SQL injection is that the payload has to run, the the payload has to be running without any error message. So how did we confirm that whatever payload we would enter, right, or double, it was directly printing out in the email, that is in the web sql one. So if this particular error, that is the error what I'm seeing for SQL injection, uh, how it would have been detected was the every developer uses something called as input serialization, or to be more specific in layman terms, we call it as input filtering. Yes. So these are the two important things. So what happens is whatever parameters we enter, this parameter or double or single one or estimation one, whatever we enter, it is filtered out directly. But right now, this filtration doesn't work. This filtration doesn't work. So whatever the payload that the user or the attacker enters, along with some random IP addresses in the monitoring, that is being reported and it is shown on the email ka screen. So it means SQL injection attacks is perfectly working for us. So we can try out. We can try out. Yeah, we can try and see. Yeah. So that is the main perspective, what I was trying to say. You understood, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yes,
At
sir.
least
Clearly understood, sir. Yes, sir.
you clearly understood right now.
Yes, sir.
If you
Yes,
have
sir.
doubt now, guys, if you have doubt now, stop me, ask. Okay, I don't mind.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay, sir. Yes.
so see, everything, all the nodes, every payloads, everything, whatever you want is available on Google Ki Dukan. Google Ki Dukan is the best place to find. Okay, so we have different payloads here. Like we can try each and everything here. Now specifically, like I said, first we need to try out with the help of the normal standard SQL query injections. That is the classic queries. I'll share this list with you guys. But yes, I have one more list with me, which is very extensive one. So I'm sharing with you guys also here. Okay. So now we'll try to find the union-based SQL injections or union-based payloads. The reason why we are saying union-based payload is when the developer or the database administrator created the website, I mean the database server, he might have never he might have used something called as nested queries. Nested queries are SQL queries which are based on running two different types of queries. That is, to be more specific, I'll tell you with the help of this OneNote card whiteboard. So standard queries is like select star from XYZ. This is the standard query. But union-based queries, as the name says union, we can run n number of queries in one time only with the help of union-based logical addresses. So union means ampersand, ampersand, or and you can say directly. Yes. So one query will run, another query will run. So we can try our hands with union-based SQL injection attacks. Very good one, very good. 100% it works. Okay. If you're able to get it perfectly, na, the queries, it does work. Okay. So we'll try with the union SQL injection attack. Okay, where was the page? Okay, here it is. So let me create a new one, and what I'll do is I'll try to try to add this statement only here. Test dot union select null 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 schema underscore name. No, not this. We'll try with the standard one only. For 1 is equal to 1, hashtag 25, 35, 45, 55. Let's see. Let's see what email we get here. Down. Okay, is it this? See, it says down. Yes, so this is the perfect example that is working. You saw. If you closely observe one thing, guys, did you observe something? Did you observe the change in the results? See, it is dumping out everything here. Yes or no? See, remember this Harsh, Windows IP, local host, hello world, hello for testing. It is dumping out everything. See, it is dumping out all the logs. Logs at matlab hai, logs meaning whatever is the database ka logs. Okay. So let's try to scale up this, what you say, uh, this payload. Okay. So like I said, I'll be sharing with you guys some interesting, what you say, uh, payload list also. So right now, let me type it out. I have opened my iPad some other place. So test union select null null host name comma version version semicolon. So if you closely if you closely observe this, this is the same what you say payload that we used previously, right? The previous payload was something like this, right? It was it was something like this payload, right? Or 1 is equal to 1 hash. Yes or no? It was something like this, right? So I just did one thing is I just filled in the gap for all this. So this is the same thing. See this, then this, and one I replaced with all this data. So let's see what does this give us. So where is it? Where is it? Okay, here 35, 45, 55. 35, 45, 55. Let's see. It should say down. Okay, it is taking a bit of time. Let's see. Done. Let's see. 62 messages. Okay, see, did you observe something? So it gave us the host name and the version, right? We asked for the host name, we requested for the host name, and we also requested for the version. So the host name, it says insanity-hosting.vm, and then the version, it says 5.5.65 mariadb. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, understood.
Yes.
You understood?
Version of database, sir, is there?
Yeah, the version
Yeah,
of database. But you
at
guys
hosting.
remember, yeah, but you guys remember, not a single database ka port was open here. Remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3306. So yeah, we have to try every methodologies. Okay, so the main purpose of this classroom that we're doing is for the methodology, learning the methodologies only. So I'll do one thing. I'll toggle all. I'll delete them. I'll delete all the unwanted emails, whatever we have received. Okay. Why is it show all? Okay. Perfect. Toggle all. Delete. Done. Yes. So let's do one thing. We'll try to run this guy again and see. And this time we'll only capture the some different parameters. 7, 17, 27, 37, 47. Okay, this is it. 17, 17, 17. Okay, I think this is the one which will be shown here to us. Okay, this is not the one. This is also not the one. This is also not the one. No. No. Yes. See, we came to know, right? So a very good practice is take a screenshot and keep it first. A very good practice. Save, report. I'll just say it as enumeration and exploit. And I'll do one thing is I'll say one.sqli payload. Okay. So we know that the host name and the version for the database is MariaDB. See here with the help of version, we can also find the IP, I mean the different exploits that are there using exploit DB. So we can try out. We can actually try out. Okay, we can try out this. But I'll open my mind map again. Create. Okay. So let me name it as insanity hosting. Hosting. Insanity hosting. The IP address of the target is 192.168.253.135. Okay. So let's do one thing. We'll just say we'll mention the 3 web pages here. Okay. We'll mention the 3 web pages here. This one. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll put it under. I'll just call it as enumeration and exploitation. Okay, this and this. Okay, 1 second.
అది ఓపెన్ అడుగుతుంది.
అది రాలేదు.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
అది
Yeah.
రావాలంటే 1000 రూపీస్
So
ఇవన్నీ డీటెయిల్స్ రాసుకోలేదు,
yeah.
మర్చిపోతాను.
Yes, guys,
అది
please
రాలేదు.
mute yourself.
800.
Yeah, Prakrit, can you mute yourself,
10,000.
please?
800.
Prakrit, can you mute yourself, please? Okay, now this is done. Now let's try to do one thing is we'll try to exploit this and see. I'm giving to you guys, okay? But main motive is to learn SQL, right? So what we'll do is we'll try to run the standard payloads first, okay? So right now we came to know the host name and the version. So let me copy this and I'll say no, I'll say payloads used SQLi union base. Sorry, let's say SQLi only. So the first payload that we used was this one, or one is equal to one hashtag. The next payload we use is this. So best practice is I'll turn off this. The latest update of this is come now, so we can attach we can insert the images also here. Okay, so I'll go here, mission exploitations. Okay, so yes, so if you closely look at this now, so it looks very amazing, right? So we can click on this image and see also what it is. Yes, so these are the first thing. Now what we'll try to do is we'll try to identify, or we'll try to obtain the username and the database name. So standard queries are there actually. I'll share the list of, notice it, the list of uh, the parameters also with you guys. Union select null null user comma database. Okay, user database, and let's see this with 45.55.65.75 and see what it is giving to us. This one. Let's see. Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have added this. Arey yaar. Sorry. I forgot the semicolon. Oh. I forgot the semicolon. What happened? Very good. Down. Let's see. Delete. Okay, this is done. This is also hosting version is also done. Done. No. The same thing it has printed out. Okay. 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 This is done. No, not yet. What happened? Uh, sir, can I
Ajay,
call
how
in
far?
5 minutes? I'm just taking one class. Yeah, class. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not 5 minutes. I should have said 1 hour. Okay. This is the worst problem of this guy. Okay, postname version 28. Postname version. Okay. 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 Okay, 1 second, huh? Let me. This is something experiment that I'm doing. If it really shows us the database ka name also, it is good for us.
Uh, how we are building up those queries, sir?
Huh.
Actually, I'm
See, these are predefined queries, Macha. So
okay, sir.
now initially what we did is we first tried to see which query is actually working for us. So not this actually.
Yes, sir.
The standard way that we did was we checked, right? These are the standard SQL queries, the like
Queries,
generic ones,
yes.
SQL injection ones. Every query was not executing the way that we wanted, right?
Yes, sir.
Every query was not executing, but there was one set of query that executed. So if you remember the results that I was showing you, it was dumping out directly the database ke logs. Remember, there was
Yes,
one
sir.
place that it was showing the database ke logs. So with
Yes,
respect to that particular query, whatever is it, like I just use instead of or, I use union operator. Uh, whenever
Why did you
if you
choose
guys,
union opted? I think you
see,
already explained this, but can you explain it again?
yes, I'll explain again. See, union based, not operator, I'll say union based SQL. When when any database administrator writes an SQL query, he won't write one by one queries, right? He always writes it two queries together.
like
Like if
relational
see, our
database.
DBMS is very different. Relational
Okay,
database
sir.
management is very different than traditional SQL databases. That
Okay, so he's
yeah,
okay. You
yes,
mean you're saying that every time some kind of query happens, we're
see,
combining two tables. That is why
yeah, see,
you're using
not
this.
two tables actually. I'm trying to just use the developers ka mindset only. So see,
Mm.
this is the thing which I explained long back. In standard query, what we do is the developer or anyone writes a single set of queries. That is what we did, right? We checked
Yes, sir.
zero,
Yes, sir.
single quote, zero, I mean, or one is equal to one hashtag. In union based query, what we are doing is we are trying to run n number of things, and we are running both the commands in a single way. That is using the union
Okay,
operator.
like we are
Now
running two commands
yeah,
at a time, sir.
yes, just a second. और में क्या
Oh,
होता है? You guys remember the logical gates at and or not, right? So
yes, sir.
union is
Yes.
nothing but running both the commands together at one time, like concatenation of the commands we say it. और में क्या होता है कि one command will work or the other command will work. Like it's all about true and false method. But we already know that one particular SQL payload is working for us. That was this guy, this one. So if you closely observe this double quotes and then union so and so, right? This is a standard one. Okay, this like I said, I'll be sharing you guys the list of payloads basically for the SQL injections So you guys can experiment it. All these queries that you're seeing, right? These are all the experiments what I've done over my years of working.
Okay,
So
why did we
I
use null over there? Null and null.
see, if you want, we can remove it. See, null and null operators basically are skipping these two things, this one and one, and then I'm replacing that with this at the rate host name. But if I can remove this at the rate, I can put just host name and this symbol also, this one. So this will also work actually. This works, right?
Okay.
So this works. If you closely observe this query that I processed, where is it? This one. This you saw. I requested for the username and the database. So it told me the username is root at the rate localhost and the database name is monitoring. So yes or no? I understood what I'm saying.
Yes, understood. I understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. See, there is one important thing to remember also. Okay. In SQL injections now, or SQL, basically SQL language, you need to end it with semicolon, just like in C++ we do, right? I forgot to
Yes.
mention the semicolon here. So that's why this particular thing did not execute only, but this guy executed. So I'll copy this guy and I'll make a note of this, put it here, and sorry. Okay. This, then this, save it to insert local image. Okay, perfect. So we know now the information that we know from the mind map is that we know the host name and we know the database ka name. Similarly, with the help of this particular query, we know who's the user that is having the access, that is the root user. And then the second thing that we are knowing here is the database ka name. Yes. Yes or no? So I'm keeping this experiment on you guys also. Okay, you guys can try out with different SQL syntaxes. Any doubt? Aryan, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No? Prakrit, then Prakrit and Harsh, Satvik, you guys have any doubt?
Yes,
No,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Pakka?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, done. So let's make a note of things now. So the username or the user that we found was root at the rate localhost. The database name is monitoring. Then what did we find? Okay, sorry. We found the host name. Host name as insanity hosting.vm, and also we found the version of the database. Let's call it as DB. That was 5.5.65.65 MariaDB. Yes. So these are the four important resources that we found. Let's document it somewhere. I mean, in our mind maps only. So let's say parameters found, the username, the database name, host name. Let me call this a DB version only. DB version. Okay. Okay. So these are the three important things, four important parameters that we found. Now, what we'll do is we'll try to do some exploitation techniques here. Okay, so we'll try to do some very beautiful exploitation techniques and see. Now, with the help of this username and the database name, we'll try to find the database ka table, whatever is the table inside this guy. Yes. So the only possible way of doing this is to run a query. Now the query that will be running is going to be little lengthy query. So I'll first type out the query for you guys. Okay. Where is it? I'll type out this query for you guys and I'll show test union select from monitoring. No, it is not test select test null uh, comma star from monitoring. I'm not sure whether this will work or not. Okay, 1 second. Mhm. Mhm. Let's see whether this works or not. 85, 75, 65, 55. Monitoring को इसमें डालते हैं. नहीं, it's a table, database का table. So let's see. Let's see what it does. It won't work actually. Let's see, but I'm sure it won't work. Okay, done. Says done. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay. Okay. See, Harsh and Prakrit, you asked me, right? Why did we only choose this particular thing? So it's all about trial and error method. But with the help of this particular SQL injection, I mean, this particular payload, you saw the database logs were also displaying here. See, Windows, Harsh, hello, testing. It means this particular query is very successfully working for us. Yes, see, it is doing. So that was the main purpose of, I mean, trying it out. Then let's see, main. Okay, few more queries are here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess that query is not executed. User post a name. Okay, I think that query is not executed properly. Okay, let's do one thing. Show all. Let's delete all this mess. Okay. Still there are messages popping up. Okay. Just a second, huh? I'll clear all this mess. Okay, this doesn't work. So we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure out. Let's see the payload section solely. We'll get something interesting here. Okay, this was working for us. We tried this one. We tried this version once. Version null, select all null. Let's search in Google only. Union based SQL injection attack to uh, check inside the database. SQL, let's say SQL only. Okay, some cheat sheet here. Okay, something interesting we are finding here. Let's see. Okay, we can use concatenation also. Concat and see. We'll try it out. Okay. This is something interesting. Union based. Okay. From select header. Okay, one simple field might be select one, another user. Okay.
Sahil,
Bypassing.
are
Yes.
we looking for the admin and password, admin username and password by doing this?
We are just trying. Yeah, that is the main. See, our main intention of SQL injection is to list out the contents of the database, what's inside it, right?
Oh,
So,
oh,
but yeah, the chances of getting username password is very high, and the chances of I would say failure, but the chances of a mess is that the passwords will be definitely encrypted with some MD5 or any hashing algorithms.
yeah. Even if not,
So
we can still download the hashes and try to do
we
some
can do that.
collision.
Yes, we can do that. We will do that. Don't worry. We can try it out. So nothing
Okay.
important resource here. Let's do one thing. I'll type out the query only and see how it is. So let's say test union select concatenation and see. Let's say concatenate group errors. The table so and so group and concat. Con concat string concatenation. Yes, this is what I'm looking. Okay, concat. Okay, the best one is this Hectrix. How can I forget this guy? Okay, let's see. Blind. Mm, This is the problem of doing web application. Okay, order by one group concat. We can use this command and also see. We'll try with this guy and see. Uh, Group concat. Standard is we need to mention the schema. Right now we don't know the schema, so we'll keep it as directly schema name and uh, sorry, we know the table, we know the schema that we know the database kind. We just need to know the tables. So we'll just say table name, and then no, one second, I'm doing something wrong here. Schema name. comma 2, comma 3, comma 4 from information. I'll explain this. Okay, what does this mean? I'll explain. Okay, don't worry. Dot dot schema. Uh, let's see. Let's see if this works. 25, 2500, 120.150. Let's see. I'm just trying some experiment. Okay, I'm not trying to see the schema, information schema. I'm just trying out. Okay, give me a minute. Let me try. I'll explain what is this. Down. I'm just trying some experiment. Okay, guys, please, minute, please, because SQL injection is a very headache wala stuff to experiment and see. Okay, hostname. No, not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. No. 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 Okay. No, it's down. Okay, leave this. Show all. No. 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 Not this. Show all. Okay. Group concat. Okay, what does this say? Okay. Group concat schema name 234 from information schema is down. So host ID, date, time, status. Okay, fine. We got something positive. Okay. So we tried to check out the same database ka name only. So we came to know that the database name is monitoring, and MySQL is the, what do you say? Okay, the date and time is not shown. Okay, performance schema. Fine. So now what we can do is we'll try to find. I was just trying to run this payload and see whether the monitoring table is really existing or not in this. Okay. So right now what we'll do is I'll try to check what are the table the contents of this table. So I'll create a new tab here, new section, and then I'll try to run this payload. Test. Let's say test. Now we'll say Harsh. Union select. Union select one user. पासवर्ड होना चाहिए, ऑथेंटिकेशन भी होना चाहिए टेबल में, ऑथेंटिकेशन string from, see, this is the table name that we have, MySQL. From MySQL dot user. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what does this give us. So what I'm trying to do here is, I know that there is a table existing here called as MySQL inside the monitoring database. Uh, what I'll try to do is, this is just randomly, I'm trying to execute a query and see. That is, from that particular table, I'll try to extract user password and authentication string. Basically, this I don't think, sorry, this is string, not sting. And just randomly I've given this as user dot mysql dot ms mysql dot user. So let's see. This won't work actually. This won't work. Authentication string. One 51.200. Okay, let's wait. Okay, let this guy execute. We'll see what this thing was executed. Okay, we'll also see this. Okay, fine. This is done. It is. It is. Array, this IP address is active at my home. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, down. So let's see. What was the time? 10:34:09. 10:34:09. 10:34. Show all. 10:34. All that. 10:34 here. 10:34. Not this. 10:34. Not this. 10:34. Okay. Okay, guys. We have something interesting here. Did you see? So the best interesting part that we found here is we found the users, and along with that we found the authentication strings. So we found another user called as Elliot, but yeah, the password is not visible to us. Instead of that, we found this authentication string right now. Yes, you guys there or slept? Hey,
Yes,
We
sir.
are here. We are here.
okay. So see this. Okay. I'll explain you again what I have done step by step first, and then we will go to the next part, or probably next part. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. So the first step that the first step that I did was I identified which particular payload is working. So I came to know that this particular payload is not bypassed, or it is not filtered out, right? So I came to know first thing. The next important thing that I did was I tried to find out the database ka name. I found the database ka name, the version, the host name, I would say host name, right? So I came to know all these parameters. The third important, and also the user, basically who's it. And third important thing was I tried to find, with respect to the database ka name, I tried to find the very common attributes like user, password, or authentication string. See, the reason why I mention authentication string is sometimes the passwords are not visible easily, are not visible, as in if I log in, if I log in to MySQL CLI, right? That time in the table also your password won't be visible in normal plain text. It will be always in encrypted format. Similarly, the authentication strings. See, password and authentication strings are very similar with each other. It is a trick to fool the database because the database will never show you the passwords directly. Even the encrypted passwords also will never be shown you directly on any third party or third party random websites or random place. But authentication strings will be shown. A very important point to remember: both the things are hashed. Okay, can be MD5 or SHA also. Sure. Any hashing algorithms are there. Now the fourth important thing that we'll be doing is we'll try to crack. Can can anyone do this for me? I'll share the what you say. I will share uh, the uh, the value. Just crack and send me. Crack it and send me and tell me how did you crack it, with which tool. Okay, till then I'll make notes. I'll take the screenshot also. Come on, quickly. Shouldn't take much time. Just go to online. Just go online and see whatever it is. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Time is money, my friend. Okay, let's select this. Let's say looking for user and passwords. We found this, and then we got this. Um, user found. We have root user with its SHA or whatever it is, the hash algorithm or the hash. And then the other one we found is Elliot. Elliot, Elliot. Yes. Who got it? Tell me. Yes. Hey. Bridge. This is also a bridge. Yes. Yes. Anyone? Come on, guys. Aryan, Harsh, Parkrit, Satvik, Varad. What is the password? You guys correct it, right? If Aryan, if you're not able to speak, you can type out the password in the chat. Elliot123. Prakrit says. Which website or what did you use, Prakrit?
I used crack station after you showed me.
Very good. Crack station is very good. Aryan, your mic is not working. Then you can type out. Okay, you can type it out.
Hello. Yes, sir. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sir. Elliot123 is the password.
Elliot123. Okay, you should be very quick, guys. So we use this very famous one, crackstation.net. Very good one also. You can try it out. So we got the password. So after cracking, we got the password. So I'll just make a note here. Password cracking with the help of password cracking. Elliot का password है Elliot123. Crackstation.net. Okay. So we have reached the halfway. Yes. We have got the username, we have got the password. Let's try to crack this guy and see what it is. The root का मिल जाता है तो best ही हो जाएगा अपना. Star. Buses. Any other bus? No. Crack hash. Not found. Okay. It's smart enough to fool us. So, yes, guys. What is the next thing we need to do? I'll open the image. I'll open the information that we gathered. So we found a username. We found one more username called as Elliot. We found the password also, right? What can we do? Come on, anyone. We got the username. We got the password. Should we try with PHP my admin login and see what it is, or anything else? Hello. Yes.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
we can log in them to the admin
With
page.
PHP. Who's this?
Elliot.
Harshvardhan.
Yeah,
No,
Okay.
Satvik.
start.
Acha, Satvik. You guys are all three together or what today?
No. Me, Prakeet, and Satvik are together.
You
We're at office.
matlab. Okay. Satvik is saying login PHP my admin. Okay, perfect. And anyone else? Aryan, what do you say?
Sir, same. We should try it.
Okay. Harsh, what do you say? Harsh Vardhan. What do you say? What should we do? We got a username, we got a password. What do you say, Harsh? Is there or
Same,
gone?
sir. Privilege escalation, as Satvik said.
That is login to PHP my admin page, right?
Yes, sir.
Baba Varad. Varad is there.
Yes, sir. First try
What?
with that so that we can see.
Try with that. And then if this doesn't work,
I think after that, then, the another website also there. No? You can
which
try.
web server? We tried both the web servers, right? What will we do again with the SQL injection?
Sir, if
Okay,
this
fine.
doesn't work,
Hmm?
then we
Say?
have SSH port open.
Very good. Who is this?
Aryan.
Aryan, very good. Why did it take you so long, Aryan, to tell all this?
So I could not recall that what
Uh,
information we had.
I have this information kept in front of you guys only. See, Remember when I spoke about the port scanning, I already mentioned with port scanning, we have to be very sure if port number 22 is there, we cannot directly start exploiting port number 22, that is SSH. The best is get the username and try to do password brute forcing attack. We did try with Otis, it did not work. Right now we have port number 22 के लिए we have Elliot and Elliot का username password, right? We can try. But since you guys are insisting with PHP My Admin, let's see what PHP My Admin offers for us. Okay. So PHP My Admin is this. PHP My Admin. So Elliot 123. Okay, guys, not working. So the next thing what we can try is SSH Elliot at the rate 192.168.253.135. Yes, it's asking for a password. Elliot 123. See, we have logged into Elliot. So let's say who am I? It says Elliot. Given name ID. It says Elliot. Yes. So we have got the username and the password of Elliot, and we logged in the computer. I mean, we logged into the target as Elliot right now, and we are Elliot. So next thing I'll cover up in the next class of doing privilege escalations. Yes, you understood what I did, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, you have to be very, this mind maps, now this thing really helps. Okay, really helps. There are the chances of getting lost or forgetting the things now. This mind map on your screen will help you. Yes. Okay. So we got the username and the password of Elliot. So in the next class, what we will be doing is we will try to do lateral movements. Now, if you closely observe one important parameter here, it has admin, Elliot, Nicholas, Otis. Otis तो हो गया हमारा. Nicholas admin है ना अपना. So we can try with some one payload called as cat etc/shadow and see the different users also. Okay, permission denied. Then we can try with cat etc pass wd. Okay, see. Remember when I said you guys all the super or the root users or the root is 1000 or 0 and the normal users are after 1000. So we have Otis Nicholas as two different users. Yes. So we'll right now we have logged in as Nicholas and we can try with I mean we don't have the use we have the password for Otis. We can try with that. But Otis doesn't require any login. So directly also as Otis, we can log into the system. But what we'll try to do is we'll try to see what is Nicholas. Who is Nicholas? If Nicholas help us to go to root or Elliot help us to go to the root. So this entire thing we will learn in privilege escalation. And one more topic called as lateral movements. From one user, we'll go to another user, we'll exploit that user, we'll see what we can fetch it, what we can document. So remember the phases of ethical hacking, the round table, the round circle. Remember, right? So once we have done the enumeration exploitation, clearing tracks ko to abhi side mein rakh do. But again, we come to step one, that is information gathering, reconnaissance and planning. So inside Elliot only, we'll try to find multiple informations which are going to be very important for us for privilege escalation. Right now, we are logged in as a low privilege user. See, I need not prove why we have logged in a low privilege user. When I tried to run etc shadow, it did not work, right? Right. etc shadow will actually give you ample amount of information. I'll show you what information it will give. etc password pass wd say at least we understood. Okay, fine. There are different users, but the password is not shown, or any hash of the hash password hashes are not shown here. Yeah. Yes. So next class is going to be on privilege escalation and lateral movements. Okay. Download the lab, solve the lab. Okay. If you download the lab, solve the lab. I've shared the link also with you guys. Also Xmind ka I'll share with you on WhatsApp. And see the videos. Okay. Yeah. Any
Yes, sir.
doubt, anyone? Okay. See, all these things are trial and error method. You have to try. You have to experiment. You have to experiment. You have to try, experiment, try. Success rate is not always 100% here. Success rate only is like very few, very less success rate. But if it works, at least you understand. Okay, fine. This doesn't work, so I need not try it again. So that thing adds in your brains only. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Chalo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Chalo. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Next class is going to be on privilege escalation and lateral movements. So please stay that day. Okay. Please attend the class. Yeah.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Can I?
Yes, Harsh, you can ask me.
Sir, to bypass username and password, we can use FFU, F2 is called there.
Sorry, your voice
Fast
is
fuzz.
cracking.
Says there is
We
a tool
can, we
called.
can, yeah, we can do that. See, Harsh, I am, not stopping you guys from using the tools, but I am showing you guys in the more of manual way. Because see, Harsh, what happens is, I don't know how much you guys have been sent to the client side. Right now, and in client environment, what happens now? All these payloads that we are writing, right, bro? These payloads that we
Yes.
are writing, na, they are not exactly that payload won't run on the target machine. It will be filtered out. Definitely, it is going to be filtered out. I am very sure. So we have to do some bypassing methods. See, WFuzz or any fuzzing algorithm, or even right now we did SQL injection manually, but there is one more tool called as SQL map. SQL map. SQL map is like completely predefined. You enter the username, you enter everything, tuck, 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 is going to do. But all the payloads that SQL map has, they're already listed in multiple knowledge bases of antiviruses, defenders, Microsoft defenders, or any logs also, or even the security operations team members. So people know about them. Yeah. So if you guys want, I can show you guys automation side, but I always prefer to do manual work. That is manually you type, experiment and see. The chances of getting caught in manual is very less. I mean, getting caught as in the chances of getting the payloads or the packets registered in the logs is very less than trying in manual. So yeah. And also I remember when I spoke about Nmap. Nmap is a very noisy tool. So you keep on using tools throughout, a lot of noise will be generated. Basically, logs will be generated. Yeah. So Harsh, I'm not discouraging you, but you guys can try out. I've given you guys the labs, so you can try out. See, SQL map also you can try out. Yeah. So fuzzing also we can try out. Fuzzing भी try कर सकते हैं. Even Bobsuit is also very good for fuzzing. You can try with Bobsuit. Bobsuit is the best tool for fuzzing. Only thing is that you need to have a very good RAM and VTX video card for that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Any doubt? Any other doubt, guys?
No, sir.
No, पक्का आर्यन.
हाँ सर.
ठीक है. Aryan, you wait in this call. I'll have to discuss something with you. Okay, I'll stop the recording. The rest can